Yes, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Sean B. Perkins. While court is in session, please keep your backgrounds quiet and clear. Sit back with your name to be called. Also, if you're in a vehicle, there is no driving while court is in session. Also, there is no talking, eating, drinking, gum chewing, walking around, or smoking of any kind, and please remain properly dressed at all times. Thank you. Good afternoon, Your Honor.
All right, good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. This is the City of Detroit versus Kenny Lamarr Gerard, case number SP 11873701, SP 1245248, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes. Good afternoon, Your Honor. May it please the court, Daniel Reed, P number 30965, appearing on behalf of Mr. Gerard. We do consent this matter proceeding by Zoom. Mr. Gerard, state your name for the record, sir.
Kenny Gerard.
Thank you.
All right, let's also add to that. Give me a second, Mr. Reed. He's got some more matters that are not on the docket today. We're going to treat it like a one-stop shop for you and your client and everyone in here. So
Yes, sir.
give me a minute to get these notes down, and I'll call those other cases. And thank you, Ms. Nash, for getting that input in from Ms. Landers. I apologize for not getting that sheet to you last week. That's my fault. Okay, let's also call City of Detroit versus Kenny Lamarr. Case numbers SP 1327783, counts 1 and counts 2. And since that didn't have those other cases on there, I don't know if there's an offer in the file or not. Let me look there. Let me look then see if there's an offer. We'll do that first. And your client, let's arraign your client as well.
Yes, Your Honor. We'll wait for him reading to stand muted this time.
All right, very well. I'm going to enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. And let me check these offers and see what if there's an offer. It seems like there's going to need to be an updated offer. Your client has an absolute right to a trial counselor, and your client, I'll get your client a pretrial date if you want to pre-try the case. In the meantime,
if we get packaged the cases, and try to get rid of them, I wish we could do it today,
That's what we're going to do. That's what we'll do.
Your Honor, what are the other two matters?
Okay, so I have for Mr. Gerard, I have Mr. Gerard has the first count is going to be disobeying an officer's signal. That's a 93-day misdemeanor. All of them are 93-day misdemeanors, and all the misdemeanors are 93-day misdemeanors, maximum possible penalty, and or $500 in fines. Then we have an improper plate and improper equipment civil infraction and a no proof of insurance civil infraction. And then the other counts are no proof of insurance civil infraction and expired plate civil infraction.
All right, so those two additional charges was interfering with government employees.
No, the interfering with an officer, that looks like it may be standing alone on 9. The allegation was made on 9/6/2021, and then the other ones, well, they were made on the same day, 9/6/2021. So you have a disobeying an officer's signal. You have an improper plate, improper equipment, and no proof of insurance civil infraction made on 9/6. And then on another date, you had 2 civil infractions, the expired plate and no proof of insurance.
As much as I would like to be able to resolve this, our policy.
Can you put your appearance on the record, counselor, please?
Dante, may it please the Honorable Court, Dante Goss, P60162 on behalf of the city of Detroit. As much as I would like to get this resolved today, I can't because I need to speak to the officer regarding the disobeying the officers. So we need to probably just set this for trial so I can have an opportunity to speak to the officer.
All right, Mr. Reed, Attorney Reed, you have a trial date set for 6/27/2022 at 9 a.m. Or you can get a pretrial date. You heard what the representation from the council. So
I think I'd rather set it for trial, Your Honor, and the 6/27. If we can move it up, it'd be fine. But you know, if we have to take that date, we will.
well, Ms. Nash, and I'll leave it up to Ms. Nash. These are the dates that she's given me. So if she can move it up, then we will, but if not, it's going to be set for trial on 6/27/2022 at 9 a.m. Is that a firm date, Ms. Nash?
Go ahead.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so that's the date, Counselor.
All right, so we're gonna set all of them over to that date and try to resolve.
Everything's going to be on that date.
All right, that's fine. We can do that.
All right. Yeah, and then nothing's there's nothing outstanding, so it's just they're just allegations now. It shouldn't affect his driving privileges, at least as it relates to the city of Detroit.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. We appreciate you, court.
All right, very good to see you guys.
Good to see you.
Always.
We'll
hope
see
I
you
can
soon.
on Thursday.
Thursday. All right. We
All
got
right.
you, Jeff. Yes, sir.
All right.
Look forward to it.
We'll-
All right.
We'll see you later.
Bye-bye.
All right, thank you.
Bye-bye. All right, so let's go to, is there any other lawyers on the line? All right. Mr. Gershbach?
Yeah, that's me, Mr. Gerbach.
Gerbach?
Yes,
All right,
sir.
sorry to mispronounce your name.
Oh,
sir.
that's okay.
All right, this, see. See here. For some reason, I don't see your name on the docket today. But that may be because I'm overlooking something. Okay, it's spelled wrong here.
Yeah, I think, yeah. It's supposed to be GIRRBACH, but it looks like they spelled it GURBACH.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Kyle Gershbach, case number U62925322. Appearance for the record, please.
Good afternoon, Harry Boffman for the defendant, sir. Your name, please. Mr. Gerbach, can you announce your full name, please?
Sure. Kyle Gerbach.
Okay. I don't have, let's arraign your client. And I'm sorry, Mr. Boffman, I meant to acknowledge you. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. We'll waive any more formal reading of the information or complaint and stand mute for arraignment purposes. Thank you.
Okay. And I'll enter not guilty plea on your client's behalf. I'll also enter a $0 personal bond.
Who is speaking on my behalf here?
My name is Harry Boffman. I am House Counsel, sir. Do you have an attorney?
No, I do not.
So I would be here to represent you, okay?
What's the cost for having you represent me?
Do you want to represent yourself, or you want a lawyer to represent you, sir?
I guess I don't know what what I was hoping was just to
This matter is a 90-day misdemeanor, punishable by 90 days in jail and or $500 a fine. That's the maximum possible penalty for this misdemeanor. Do you want a lawyer, sir, or do you want to represent yourself? Or do you want to get your own lawyer?
Yeah, I will take legal counsel.
Okay, so, is there an offer? Do you see an offer in the file, Counselor?
Moment, Your Honor.
And I'll put you in a breakout. You're gonna have a couple options a day. It's gonna be to plead to the disorderly conduct, sir. It's gonna be a $240 fine. Let me get the nature of the allegations to see how we're gonna do the delayed sentence. And what a delayed sentence is that once you satisfy all the terms and conditions of the court, if you want to plead guilty to this matter, then once those conditions are satisfied, we'll dismiss the case. Or you'll have an absolute right to a trial, sir. So if you want to contest the matter, if you want to, we'll continue your not guilty plea. We'll have you back on a trial date. And I can put you in a breakout room with Mr. Boffman so he can explain to you what I just said if you need further explanation on it. And he's there to help you make an informed decision, sir.
Okay.
Excuse me, Your Honor, is he on the docket today?
Yes, he's on the docket. And let's put your correct spelling of your name on the record, Mr. Gersbach.
Girrbach.
And then I have on here GURBACH.
Yeah, that's
So
incorrect.
It's GURBACH. That's what.
Oh,
That's
okay.
where the misunderstanding is.
Yeah, so yeah, it's supposed to be GIRRBACH.
And it's Gerbach.
Girrbach. Yep.
All right. So, do we have an offer for Mr. Gerbach?
There is, that's for a 90-day delayed sentence, Your Honor, to disorderly conduct plea.
All right. I don't have the nature of the allegation. What I'm going to do is I'm going to offer you an opportunity if you choose. Now, keep in mind, you can contest the ticket if you want to. But if you choose, I'm going to offer you $240 to pay this, and I'll dismiss upon payment. That's going to be a one-time deal. The city attorney wants you to be on a delayed sentence for 3 months, and to see how it goes. But I'm gonna go a little further than that and offer you a $240 fine on this, and we'll dismiss it as soon as we get to 240. You have a right to counsel. You have a right to the trial, sir. I can put you in a breakout room with counsel if you want to get some further understanding. What would you like to do?
I really just wanted to pay the fine, and hopefully not just have it off my record if possible.
All right.
I have a completely clean record. I've never been in any legal trouble before.
All right. So I don't have a copy of the ticket, Miss Nash. If you can forward me a copy of the ticket, if you want to take the plea today, here, speak to counsel in the breakout room so he can explain to you what's going on, and then you let me know. In the meantime, I'll get a copy of that ticket so we can take a factual basis if he still chooses to go that route. Join the breakout room, sir.
Okay.
All right. In the meantime, is Bass on this document?
I don't know. I got a green. Do you have a green?
A green? I'm sure I got a green.
Yep.
Terrence Green?
No, Deontay
Charterick
Green.
Oh, no,
I got
it's a
Deontay
Charterick
Green, and I got Charterick Green.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay,
Deontay
well, I'm
Green.
good. Yeah, I'm on here.
All right, and I got Deontay Green. So I'm gonna have the two greens.
Mm-hmm.
Charterick.
Yes, sir.
And we're gonna have Deontay. I'm just writing your name down. So I got those two. Bass is what I'm concerned about because I only handle the last name GLRO. Where's Bass? And I don't want to butcher your first name. Is that one of the greens that was mentioned from that's logged in as Bass? I know that's not Deontay Green because I see him up there.
No, Mass is Charterick Green.
Okay, you're on the phone. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let me.
That might be my name is Jemiah Glenn. I was having trouble logging into this Zoom, so it might be my sister because her last name is Bass. Is it my Rencia that's on there?
What's your name?
My name is Jemiah Glenn.
You're Jemiah Green.
Glenn.
You're Jemiah Glenn?
Yes, Glenn.
No, Bass.
Yeah, but I had trouble.
So
logging
you're on
into
two
the
devices.
Zoom.
You need to sign off on that one device. And
Okay.
Glenn, Jemiah, good afternoon to you.
How are you? How you doing?
I'm very well.
That's good.
All right. And then we have Graves. A lot of people showing up. Lane. Good afternoon to both of you. Greer. I got Greer already.
Good afternoon, Judge.
Good afternoon. And Kane. That's another name. Are you here under somebody else's device, Mariah Kane? It's Mariah Kane. Thank you, Ms. Nash.
Hello?
All right. Let's see, who is this said hello?
Chartered Green.
All right, I got you down, sir. Just sit tight. All right, now, Landers. Did you get all that straight, Miss Landers?
Yes, I did, but by you not putting the information in Thursday, and when I made the payment, I end up making the payment on 2 different accounts that added up to $285.
All right, which account did you pay?
I'm gonna show you other documents now.
Just give me a case number, please.
Okay,
Let me see that. Hold it up. You, Landers,
SP
Susan, read the case number, SP
122 32543.
All right, let's see.
And then it's the other one is SP1.
Hold on a second. Let me look up this one first. 122-32543.
Yes.
That you paid $90 on?
Yes, and then also the other one that's connected to it.
It's connected to that same ticket?
Yes, it's SP12232542. The amount altogether was $285, but they was telling me that I wouldn't.
Hold on a second, ma'am.
Okay.
You pay $195. All right.
Mm-hmm. And then I paid this one today.
How much did you pay today?
$240. And I was also looking for the last ticket you was talking about, but I couldn't find that one, so I didn't make a payment.
Which one did you pay $240 on?
The SP122-32541. And I also had a receipt.
And then what else? What is your other question?
My question was, since you told me to pay it Thursday, once I went in to try to pay it Thursday, they never updated the system, so I end up paying on the wrong ticket. So these two together was $285.
We'll give you credit. We'll give you
Now they
credit for
show.
that. We'll give you credit for that. Hold on a second.
This is the case you wanted me to pay.
SP 1223254, count 1.
Oh, boy.
For some reason, I don't see count 1 on there. All right, we're gonna have to do a little bit of adjusting. All right, let's go. Is Mr. Boffman back? What did you have? What are you holding up, ma'am?
Can you say that again?
What do you, hold on. Well, I'm gonna have to deal with you. Give me a call back in a few minutes, ma'am, in about an hour. We gotta straighten your thing out, all right? So in the meantime, let's go back on the record with Mr. Gertzbach.
I'm sorry. Is it okay if I leave 36th District? Because I didn't want to leave until I paid everything that needed to be.
Yeah, it's okay if you leave. I don't know. Yeah, it's okay if you leave, but just give us a call back. We got to get your account situated. This is going back on the record with Mr. Gerbach.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Gerbach, I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room. What does your client want to do, counselor?
Judge, he knows he has a right to a trial. He's going to waive that right here. Today, we've discussed the recommendation. He wishes to plead guilty pursuant to that here and now. Thank you.
Is that what you want to do, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, can you raise your right hand, please?
He's talking to somebody else now.
Do you swear, ma'am, you're gonna have to be quiet, ma'am. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Take you back to the zone where you can see, but you can hear.
Ma'am. All right, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir. Sir, do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this misdemeanor offense is 90 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, sir.
You understand you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
You understand by taking this offer, you're going to give up that trial right?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
Okay, sir, let me draw your attention back to January 1st, 2022 at around 2:20 a.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Monroe and Brush Street, sir. It says behind the Well Bar. Did you have an occasion on that day to be having contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, sir.
And were you at that location approximately on that date and time?
Yes. Yes,
and
sir.
were you involved in a physical altercation with someone on that date and time, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. Counselor, I'm satisfied. Are you satisfied?
Yes, I am.
Follow-up question, as long as that physical altercation did disturb the peace and order of the location where you were at the time, is that correct, sir?
Yes, sir.
Satisfied,
Well,
thank you.
I think that goes without saying. I think the other question would probably be, sir, you didn't have a license or permit to enter into that physical confrontation, right?
No, sir.
All right, so that, I mean, right, Mr. Boffman, if you got a license or a permit, you know, like a boxing match or a whatchamacallit match, then it would be, you know, allowed by the city. But without that, you can't, you know, anybody that's just out on the street and has a fight, I would say that it was obviously that would disturb the good order of the community. I'm gonna find you guilty, sir, as charged. I'm gonna order you to pay $240. And like I said, if you pay that $240, a one-time deal, sir. So if you come back down here and you get into this kind of situation again, I'm not gonna afford you the same opportunity. I'm gonna dismiss the case immediately upon payment. All right, now when can you pay, sir?
I can play immediately.
Okay, we're gonna, as soon as Ms. Nash, let's have you pay it by Wednesday. We just want to get into the system, and then I'm gonna set this for a review. Let's not say Wednesday. Let's just have you back next week so we can have this thing closed out properly. So I'm gonna have you back on April the 5th. No, strike that. I'm gonna have you back April the 25th, 2022 at 8:25 a.m. for a review. You'll pay it by then. And then if you get here bright and early like you did this time, I can get you out right away as if that payment is made. All right.
Okay. So that was April.
Pardon me?
Sorry, sir. I just wanted to confirm that was April 25th, 2022 at 8:25 a.m.
Yes. And you pay that at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit, or you pay that online. I mean, strike that. Don't pay that online. Pay that at any DivDat kiosk, the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload that DivDat app to your phone, and you can pay that in person at the court. Those are the ways that we can get that payment immediately.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Anything further, sir?
No, that's it. Thank you, Your Honor.
There's nothing further. Have a very good day, sir.
Thank you. You too.
All right. Was this Brittany Greer?
Yes, good afternoon, Your Honor.
Is Brittany Greer there? Good afternoon. I have a Brittany Green, but I don't see a Brittany Greer. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Brittany Cherise Greer, case number SP124722221, count 1 and count 2. So strike that. SP1247222, counts 1 and counts 2, and SP124727071. Appearance for the record, please.
Good afternoon, Harry Boffman for Brittany Greer. State your name, please.
Brittany Greer.
All right. Is there an offer in the file? Let's arraign your client.
Waive a more formal reading of information and complaint and stand mute, Your Honor. One moment for the offer.
I'll enter not guilty plea on your client's behalf, enter a $0 bond for your client. Let me see if there's any other outstanding matters as well while you're looking that up.
Yes, Your Honor.
It appears not. All right, this is an allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Does that change your advice to your client that you normally advise?
Well, it does. There is an offer for Brittany Greer. It is that if she pled responsible to P1247207, that the other two cases would be dismissed, that being SP1247222 counts 1 and 2.
All right, Ms. Greer, the offer today is to plead to the expired plates. That's a civil infraction. That's a $145 fine. That's going to have no abstraction to the Secretary of State. It's akin to an expensive parking ticket, and the other two matters will be dismissed. You have an absolute right to a trial, ma'am, and you can speak to Mr. Baughman in the break room if it's something that you don't understand. What would you like to do?
Could we speak in the breakout room, please?
Certainly. That's a very good, she's very astute in taking advantage of good counsel and getting an understanding. Join the room, please, ma'am. Up next is going to be Grimes. Good afternoon. Is that Jim? Good afternoon. Is that Jamal Grimes?
Yes, it's Jamal.
All right, let's see what you have while they're in the breakout room. Jemell, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have a careless driving, improper plate, and no insurance misdemeanor. I don't know if there's an offer. Let me see if there's an offer for you.
Hello.
I can say that the careless driving is going to be a 3-point offense if asked to plead as charged. Let's see here. I think that was this morning's offers. Let's see if we're in there. All right. Yes. Apparently no offer. Mr. Goss, are you here? All right, let's go back on the record with Ms. Greer. Ms. Greer, I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room. Counselor, what does your client want to do? You have to unmute yourself. There you go.
Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant is going to plead to the civil infraction according to the recommendation. Thanks.
All right, is that what you want to do, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you know you have a right to a trial, ma'am?
Yes.
All right. Will your client stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for the responsible plea, counselor?
Yes, sir. For the purpose of the plea here this afternoon, thank you.
And will your client stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other two matters?
So stipulated, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, I'm going to find your client responsible for the expired plates $145 fine, and I'm going to dismiss the other two cases. When can you pay, Ms. Greer?
I could pay immediately, Your Honor.
Pay immediately. Let's put this for 7 days out just to give Ms. Nash an opportunity to get this stuff in the system. Let's have you back for a review, and I just want you to pop in on the 24th at 8:30, at 8:25 a.m. for a review, okay?
Okay, on the 24th?
April 25th.
Okay.
April 25th at 8:25 a.m. for a review. And wherever you are at that time, just zoom in quickly and we can get the matter closed out properly. If it's closed out, you don't have, if you paid it, you don't have to zoom back in, but I want to make sure it's paid and I don't have to. So anyway, you pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit, or you come down to the court and pay it. I'm told you can upload that DivDat app to your phone. All right, those are the best ways that I can tell you how to pay that. All right.
Okay. Thank you so much, Honor.
All right, thank you. Have a great day, ma'am.
Thank you as well.
All right. All right, let's go, this is the city of Detroit versus Jamil Hakim Grimes, case number SP1260162, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Harry Boffman for the defendant. Will waive any more formal reading of the information and complaint and stand mute. Thank you, Your Honor. Sir, state your name for the record.
Jamal Hakeem Grimes.
All right. Sorry to mess up your name, Mr. Hakeem Grimes. So Jamal Hakeem Grimes, let's enter a not guilty plea on his behalf. We'll set this matter with a $0 bond. And did Mr. Goss sign in yet? Because I see that there's no offer there's nothing checked on this page. And I don't know if this is one of the cases where he wants to recommend defensive driving. But as it stands, this is a 3-point civil infraction if you're found responsible. Do you have valid insurance, sir?
Yes, I gave him my insurance, but I don't know why he.
All right, let's, Mr. Goss, are you there? All right, you can set this matter for a trial, sir, or you can wait on the city attorney to sign on and give you an offer. I've texted him to get him in the courtroom, but apparently he hasn't come in yet. Do you want to speak with the lawyer regarding the matter?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Speak with counsel. Oh, I should have started this about an inch down. All right, let me start it like this. All right, who's next? Join that room, Mr. Boffman, please.
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
Gardner. Is Gardner there?
Yeah, he's still in the courtroom, Your Honor.
He's in the courtroom?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
You looking for me, Your Honor?
Yeah, I was. You have careless driving, improper equipment, and a no insurance misdemeanor. Apparently, he says he has insurance. I think he said that, and you don't have an offer here.
Oh, what's the matter? What's the
On Jamal Grimes.
Jamal Grimes? That would be I think I checked the box for Michigan defensive driving.
You didn't check any, I don't see anything checks here.
Yeah, it's defensive driving course.
I mean, what are the allegations? It's careless driving.
I don't have the file, so that's why I do careless driving. I give them opportunity to take the defensive driving course.
Put your appearance on the record, please.
Dante Goss on behalf of the people.
All right, hold on a second. Let's let them come out of the breakout room. We'll pass it momentarily. Who is that? Is that Nicholas Gardner in the room?
No, sir, it's Mr. Samuel Gardner.
Samuel Gardner? Oh, Garner. Okay. Right. All right, does he have proof of insurance?
No, Your Honor, I don't, but I don't drive.
Hold on a second, sir. That's all, just 9/5/2021. He paid. You know you signed up for 3 points on your license by paying this disregarding a red signal. Did you know that, sir?
No, Your Honor.
You did not know that?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Goss?
Yes, sure.
Now let's call the case. This is the city of Detroit versus Samuel Gardner Jr. Case number is SP 1246981 and SP 1328677 and SP 1328677 Appearance for the record, please. Mr. Goss, can you put the on the record, please?
Dante Goss on behalf of the people.
All right, 1246981 and SP 1328677 counts 1 and counts 2. He has do you have a driver's license, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Can you run his driver's license, Ms. Nash, please? Mr. Baldwin, can you put your appearance on the record for Mr. Samuel Gardner?
Good afternoon, Harry Baughman for Mr. Samuel Gardner. State your name for the record, sir.
Samuel Gardner Jr.
Thank you. We'll waive any more formal reading of the information or complaint and stand mute. Thank you.
Okay, I don't know how much of that you heard, Mr. Boffman, but first and foremost, Mr. Garner has one count of no ops, and he indicates to the court that he does have a valid driver's license. And part of the other tickets that he got was a no insurance, 2 no insurance misdemeanors. Along with one of those no insurance misdemeanors was a disregarding a red signal. And he paid that disregarding a red signal, and unknowingly or unwittingly, he paid that disregarding a red signal. And I asked him, did he know that he signed up for 3 points on his driver's license by doing that? And he indicated to the court, no. I'm waiting on the status of his driver's license, and it's okay. His driver's license is valid, right, Ms. Nash?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. So he has a valid driver's license. I have City Attorney Dante Goss on here, and I don't see an offer right now, but I'm sure that one can be fashioned for him quickly.
Please the court. I'm sorry, Mr. Goss. If it would please the court, we would make a motion here and now to set aside the defendant's payment of that civil infraction, which essentially is a plea of guilty and effect that he did not know the repercussions, especially that he would get 3 points for that paying that infraction. If you would set aside that conviction, Your Honor, here and allow us to dispose of that by some sort of agreement here today, we would appreciate it, and thank you, please, Your Honor.
You have a response, Counselor?
You know, it's the city's response always to object to closed matters and civil infractions.
All right, I'm gonna set aside the responsible plea. Individual has a valid driver's license. He indicated that he didn't know. He tried to do tried to make sure that he was handling the matters as best he possibly could, and without the benefit of counsel, he unwittingly signed himself up for 3 points on his driver's license. So the matter is the responsible plea is set aside.
Is this Samuel Gardner or
Yes.
Nicholas Gardner?
This is Samuel Garner.
Okay, because on the docket it's only one matter. On the docket it's only one matter. So
yeah, well, on the screen he's got three matters. Now he's got 4 matters. He's got 2 no insurance misdemeanors, a no op ticket, and this disregarding a red signal. He does have a valid driver's license. What is the offer going to be now, Counselor?
Improper plates, and for the disregard, I need to find out what. Miss Nash, how many pages was his driving record?
Four pages.
And blockading.
Just 3. Actually, just 3.
Okay, and blockading for the disregard.
Oh, I don't see what. Let's so Mr. Bachman, your client, the offer for your client is for the disregarding a red signal or blocking traffic, and then that's going to be $175 fine. And then for one of the misdemeanor and no insurance misdemeanors, that will be a improper plate, amended count of improper plate. That's a misdemeanor, and it doesn't carry any points and no abstraction, but it's going to carry a $240 fine. I do recognize, sir, that you paid the civil infraction, so we will give you credit for that, so you're not paying twice. And then 240 upon payment of that 240, I will dismiss. I'll close out the case. So essentially, it looks like you paid a $130, so it'll be another $45 on that disregarding the red signal, and then $240 for the improper plate amended count. And then if you pay $285, then the cases will be closed out, dismissed, and you won't have any abstraction, and that 3 points will be fall off your driving record. You want to do that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor. May I say something?
Certainly. I mean, did you want to go by your attorney first?
No, I just wanted to say that I didn't know that the other misdemeanor for no insurance and the operator's license that was valid right now. I just got that ticket 2 weeks ago. The one ticket that I thought I was appearing for today, I got that like October of last year.
Yeah, so what we're doing is we're making it a one-stop shop for you, sir, so you don't have to come back. All the matters will be resolved today.
Okay.
So are you good with that deal?
Yes, could I have about 30 days to pay it off?
Certainly. All right. Can you raise your right hand, Mr. Garner?
Yep.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Or you can put your hand down, sir. Sir, do you understand the maximum possible penalty for these misdemeanor offenses are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand by taking this offer, you're going to give up that trial right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, Your Honor.
How old are you, sir?
26 years old.
All right. I don't see you got much of a way of a driving record, and I'm glad that you're taking it upon yourself to keep your record clean. So this offer here will make it so that I'm going to dismiss the misdemeanor. You don't have any misdemeanor record as it relates to these group of tickets, and you won't have any points abstracted to the Secretary of State. So, sir, let me draw your attention back to August the 5th, 2021 at around 8:42 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of East Davison and Justine Street. Sir, did you have an occasion on that day to be pulled over by a Detroit police officer?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, do you have valid insurance now, sir?
No, Your Honor, but I don't drive that vehicle now. I have a work vehicle to work.
So on that date and time, sir, were you operating a 2001 Buick?
Yes, Your Honor.
How did you get down here today, sir?
Someone dropped me off, Your Honor.
Okay. On that date, you were driving a 2001 Buick, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did the officer ask you to produce valid insurance for that Buick?
Yes, Your Honor.
As my father used to say, a Buick. And you couldn't do so, could you, sir?
No, Your Honor.
All right. I'm going to find you guilty of the amended count of of improper plate. I'm going to fine you $240 for that. I'm going to dismiss that upon payment. What about as far as the responsible plea where your client to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for the responsible plea, counselor?
Yes, Your Honor, so stipulated.
I'm gonna find you responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic. And what I'm gonna do, sir, and then with the stipulation of probable cause, I'm gonna dismiss the other matters.
So stipulated. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, what I'm gonna do, sir, I'm gonna fine you the $130 on the blocking traffic this time. I generally will fine $175 for that. But since you just, you came in, you paid the matters, you're here in court, you haven't missed any dates, sir. I can at least give you that break. I can't, I don't set the offers, but I'll give you the break on that for $45. So it'll just be the $240 for the one charge, and then we'll dismiss it. And you said you need 30 days. Let's have you pay by May the 19th. 2022, and we'll set it for a review on that date. Is that gonna be good enough for you to get it taken care of, sir?
Yes, Your Honor, so I won't have to worry about my license being suspended at all in the meantime?
No, you won't. As long as you pay this or show up to court. If you find yourself in a position, I appreciate you, sir. You come into court with a collared shirt on, you're taking the matter seriously. You know how many 26-year-olds come in this court and they can't even put a t-shirt on, and they have so much police contact. I appreciate that, sir. What are you doing? Are you working?
Yeah, I work at a restoration company. That's why I didn't want to lose my license.
At a what company?
It's Rotor.
Oh, so you doing plumbing?
No, it's like restoration, water damage restoration.
Okay, all right. Well, I was gonna say if you wanted some, I got some. If you working too, I apologize, sir. I really do. You come to court and you're taking all this seriously. You don't know how many 26-year-olds I got coming through here every day that just don't want to take it seriously. $240. I'm gonna give you till May the 19th, 2022. And I want to save you an opportunity for having to come down here again. If you have a way that you can zoom in or call in, then we can dismiss this case once it's paid. Or if you find yourself in a situation where you weren't able to get all of it paid, then just make sure you zoom in on May the 19th, 2022 at 8:25. Ms. Nash, can you make sure you give him the Zoom phone number as well too, so he can just call in if he doesn't have a capability of zooming in?
Yes, Your Honor.
If it's nothing further, sir, good luck to you. And I will see you back next month, all right?
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Gunder. Where's Gunder? Do we have a Gunder in here? All right, let's move on to, I tried to see who Mariah Kane is. I don't have her on my docket, but they didn't answer. Let's move on to, who is PASS? All right, let's move on to Charger Green.
Yes, sir.
All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Charger Green, case number SP 124-69481. Appearance for the record, please.
Which I can't hear you, sir. Your Honor, I can't hear you.
State your name for the record, sir.
Charterick Green.
Charterick Green, I'm sorry. All right.
Good afternoon, Harry Bachman for the defendant. State your name, please.
Charterick Green.
All right, let me make sure I'm looking up and giving him the one-stop shop. So if he has anything else.
Your Honor, can I ask you a question?
Hold on a second, sir.
Okay.
CHARD. I'm sorry, here it is.
Yeah, CHARDERICK.
ERICK. All right, let's also call SP 124-7185, counts 1 and counts 2. Mr. Boffman. Mr. Boffman.
Yes, Your Honor.
Can you put your appearance on, or you already did that? I'm calling some additional cases he has. Speeding 6 to 10, a license improper, and a no insurance misdemeanor. You want to arraign your client?
Waive a formal reading of the information or complaint, stand mute on those charges. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
This is for me, Charter Green.
Yes, I'm gonna enter a not guilty plea on his behalf. I'm gonna issue a $0 personal bond. As for the offer, is Mr. Goss there?
Do you have an offer already?
I do.
Okay.
The offer already is that he would plead on SP 1247185, count 1. It'll be reduced to failure to display. And SP 12471, I think that's 95, count 2 would be dismissed, as well as SP 1246948 would be dismissed according to the offer that's part of the final.
So those other 3 charges, the speeding 1 to 5 over, we can do blockading and dismiss the other 2.
That sounds fair.
All right, so you hear that, sir?
Okay, would I have any points? I just got my license. I worked very hard to get this.
So $175 for the speeding ticket, and the other 2 tickets are gonna be dismissed. You wanna take that deal?
I guess so, to keep my license.
The only thing that'll,
because I had just talked to you. I don't know if I went in front of you before, but my cousin Darren Johnson had told me that let you know about this ticket, because I thought I paid for everything about a couple of months ago when I came in here, and I don't know, I didn't come in there. I had a same way I'm doing now, visual contact, over the phone with you, and I thought all this was in one ticket because they just gave me my license back about a week ago. So I didn't have no license at none.
all right, I see that I see that your client entered into an agreement on October 15th, 2021 to amended count of improper plates. He paid that. That was closed out on 2020, October 22nd, 2021. Let's see. And that ticket was, that ticket was had on July the 16th, 2021. These tickets arose on, so here's the problem. These tickets arose on August the 5th, 2021. But these tickets, we couldn't have possibly discussed these tickets at that time because because these tickets didn't get into the system until after you had already pled. These tickets got in the system February 2nd, 2022. So you got the ticket on before you came to court the last time. But these tickets, we didn't know anything about these tickets at the time because you got them on August the 5th, and they just got into the system on February the 2nd.
Okay, I understand. Thank you very much. I'm willing to pay whatever I have, because like I said, I haven't had my license in 38 years. I'm trying to keep it.
Well, you got one now. Congratulations to that, sir. And to keep the license, you pay $175. You want to take that deal?
Yes, sir.
All right. Will your clients stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for the responsible plea counselor?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
And will your client stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other 2 matters?
So stipulated, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, sir, I'm going to find you responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic, $175. That is something that's almost just like, I call it akin to an expensive parking ticket. It does not abstract to the Secretary of State. It's a civil infraction. So once you pay it, we'll close the matter out. And then with that dismissal, I'm going to dismiss the other 2 cases, the misdemeanor cases. When can you pay, sir?
I'll be down there before Friday. I'll just come down there to the courthouse and pay it.
All right, I'm gonna set a date just so we can end on May the 25th for a review, 2022, and at 8:25. You don't necessarily have to show up, but if you want to make sure it's closed out properly, show up at 8:25. If you get right in here first, I'll get you out immediately, all right?
Okay, so what do I have to do? Just
if it's paid.
Call that number again and don't come to the court, but just call this 929.
No, if you call, the best way I can tell you how to do it is come down to the court one or pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit, and they're all around the city of Detroit.
All right.
All right.
Well, I'll be on that before Friday, Your Honor, and I thank you very much. And you have a
all right.
I
thank you, and I appreciate you. You know, at the end of the day, you've been riding around for 30 years without a driver's
license. Man. Like crazy, man. I'm 56 years old. I had to grow up, man. You know, my mom.
And I appreciate that. Everybody's got their time to where they need to take those responsibilities, and you've done that, and I appreciate that, sir. Good luck to you.
All right.
And if you have any trouble, like I told Mr. Garner, then make sure the only thing that'll suspend your license from this point on is you not checking in, really.
Okay, well, no, that's not gonna happen. I'm coming down there Friday and pay the ticket. Just tell them I got a $175 ticket to pay. They'll know what I have to pay, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. You have a
great day, sir.
Okay.
All right. All right, Mr. Deontay Green.
Yes. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Let's pull yours up. I wish all of them were this easy, but you're not gonna be. Let me get to writing.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
This is out. How old are you, sir?
28.
This is
29. I mean.
This is absolutely ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. You had this much police contact and you're only 28, 29 years old.
Mostly get put over for no reason.
You say that again?
Mostly get put over for no reason.
For no reason. Yeah, that's what they say. I don't know if I believe that, but you know, that's your story. Maybe you'll get all this stuff dismissed if they didn't have absolutely any reason to pull you over.
Well, this time
it wouldn't be for driving without proper plates. It wouldn't be for speeding. It wouldn't be for failure to stop then multiple times. It wouldn't be for driving unregistered vehicles. Those are no reasons to pull you over. And you may be innocent of everything, but the fact that
I wouldn't quite say that.
Well, I mean, but you said it, mostly for no reason. And the fact that these things go into default, that all automatically says you're responsible for the ones that you didn't address. And if there was no reason, you should have come to court on those.
Right.
So that whole thing about they're just messing with me, You know, you can't make that claim right now.
Not all, right?
You see how ridiculous it sounds?
Yeah, it's not looking too good.
I would appreciate it a whole lot.
Okay,
more if you just said, hey, it's for like the other Mr. Green said. I've been irresponsible for some years. At least you haven't even lived 30 years yet.
Yeah. Time to get it together. Trying to.
Well, there's no better time than the present, that's for sure. I'm still writing. SP1. All right, let's see. I'm still writing. This is one of those cases, Mr. Baughman, where I would like to see what this narcotic drug violation is. But this seems to be one of those cases where it's probably best served where your client just gets a trial date.
Sure. And
because he has
between now and that date, Your Honor, I would suggest that he on his own go to the defensive driving course, submit that information.
What is that about?
Well, that's about a re-education, Mr. Green. It's an online course that would be available if you want it. You don't have to do it, but it's a course that if you take, because you haven't had a driver's license for over 7 years, am I wrong?
Say it again.
I'm looking at your earliest charges were back in 2015. So you haven't had a driver's license since then, is that right?
Right. Well, I had all my tickets paid then. And
okay, yeah, I see that too.
Have you ever had a license, sir?
No, I never had it.
So he's never been to driving school. He just gets behind the wheel. He just apparently just disregards everything and feels that the law doesn't apply to him. And where is it? Where are you, sir?
I'm home.
No, put your camera on.
So if you've never had a driver's license.
Yeah, well, it appears that Mr. Green, what are you doing in the mirror, Mr. Grimes? What happened with Mr. Grimes?
Mr. Grimes is asking for a trial date, please, and thank you, Your Honor.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Jamal Grimes. I'm gonna give you a trial date, sir, of June the 27th, 2022 at 9 a.m., okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have any questions, sir?
Would that ticket get mailed out to me as a reminder, or just remember?
No, I wouldn't rely on the mail, sir. I want you to take that information down now. And like I say, I don't think that you have anything that's outstanding or you missed. So make sure you show up June 27th, 2022. A reminder should come to you in the mail, but I just don't rely on the mail too much. That for those particular things.
Absolutely,
June
Your Honor.
27th, 2022 at 9 a.m.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Have a great day, sir.
You too, sir.
All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Deontay Green. Case numbers SP1246216, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP1247980, counts 1 and counts 2. SP1247992, counts 1 and counts 2. SP157314, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP441706, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP8213601, SP889433, counts 1, 2, and 3. It doesn't end there. SP923064, counts 1, 2, and 3. SX 38200404, counts 1 and counts 2. U 30540916 and 18488-260, count 1 and count 2. That's the city of Detroit and the state of Michigan versus Deontay Green. Appearance for the record, please.
May it please the court, Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant. Sir, state your name for the record.
Deontay Green.
I still don't see you, sir.
I'm up.
I see him, Your Honor.
Whereabout is he?
See him on my screen. Is it right in the middle above Arlena Graves?
Let's see. There he is. You were laying down, sir?
No.
Sit up. Get up off the bed. This is you need. I like to, this is. You come in here, you're making the claim that people are picking on you. That's the claim. That's the claim you made.
Not necessarily.
Okay, so let's not necessarily. What did you say? You said most of them are getting pulled over for no reason. Right?
Right.
So if you're getting pulled
like
over
this time, maybe like the last time I just got the tickets, I was already parked.
how many cases did I read? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, that's
6.
a lot. Yeah, I messed up on those. I messed up, but
all right,
yeah.
So don't make that claim that people are picking on you. I can understand if some people do get pulled over for no reason. I'm not saying that doesn't happen, but I would guess that these 25 tickets or so, or 20, not all of them, and probably maybe none of them, I would suggest you didn't get pulled over for no reason. Now, she's got 2 matters here that are, let's go to, we're gonna keep it real, okay, Mr. Green?
All right.
Now, if you're willing to walk this down and do what you need to do to put it behind you, we'll put it behind you and that'll be it.
Yeah.
He's got at least 2 matters that are, one is an open intox driver state case. That's going to be basically a non-offer. I'm going to just suggest, I don't necessarily need your client to take a defensive driving class. Do you have a high school diploma, sir?
Yes.
What school did you graduate from?
Oak Park High.
You went to Oak Park High, a good high school. You live in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And you lived in the city of Detroit the whole time?
Yes.
So you had some parents that said, listen, I want my son, I'm gonna try to do the best I possibly can to get my son the best possible education I can. And they saw it fit to send you to Oak Park High and instead of letting you go to Detroit Public High School. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. And then you still just absolute irresponsibility, absolute disregard for any kind of at least traffic law out there. And then you're going to come in and tell judge that pulled me over for no reason. I want you to look at it. And as this stuff goes along, I want you to think about what you said. All right. So I'm going to set I don't know of any better way to proceed with all these tickets than to set a trial date. So you have an absolute right to a trial. The misdemeanors on these cases are punishable by 93 days up to 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines. That one city narcotic violation that I haven't read the allegation yet, but I'm definitely going to see what that allegation is all about. That's punishable by 90 days in jail and or $500 in fines. You can speak to Mr. Boffman in a breakout room regarding this, but I don't know of a better way to proceed, Mr. Boffman, than to set a trial date on all these matters.
I would ask for that myself.
Is there a way to get on a payment plan? I have been paying the tickets online.
Well, Mr. Green, why don't you and I get a chance to talk first before we go doing that? Because you got a lot going on. I'll give you some direction and some instruction, okay?
Okay.
You'll know what to expect.
I'm not going to supervise a payment plan. I'm gonna either one, give you some time. Well, right now for the misdemeanors, you're not going to be able to pay those until we get some sort of decision on that. So the trial date will get all of these officers in here, and you'll have that opportunity on the trial date to say, this officer pulled me over for no reason, that one pulled me over, and then you can make that claim, and we'll see where it goes. But at the end of the day, you're not going to be able to pay those things until those things are adjudicated. Those civil infractions, all those civil infractions that you had going back all the way to 2015 when you were in high school, those
I graduated 2010.
Okay, 2010. Those matters you can pay and you can start paying. And then if you want somebody to supervise that, you can call the collections department and let them supervise that, and then they can put you on a plan. I'm just going to give you a date to pay it. If you pay it then that date, then you pay it. If you don't, they'll suspend your license, warrant out. Well, you don't have a license anyway. 9 a.m., June 27th, 2022 at 9 a.m. And then I don't see any recent civil infractions, counselor, that I would be willing to set aside. You want to speak to counsel in the breakout room, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let me give you a moment to speak with counsel, and you can come back and let me know what you want to do. If not, I can get you a global offer possibly today. All right, join the room, please. All right, who's next? Glenn is next. Is that Jemiah, Glenn?
Yes.
All right, let's see what you have, man. All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Jemiah Renita Glenn, case number SP122-60091, SP124-0693, counts 1 and counts 2, and SP124-06971. Let me ask you this, just a yes or no question, ma'am. Do you have a valid driver's license now?
No, sir.
All right. Have you ever had a driver's license?
I attempted to go take a test, and when I kept failing, I gave up. So no, but I'm gonna try again.
That's a no.
Yeah.
All right. What's the problem with this test?
Nothing. I just need to study and try.
Have you graduated from high school, ma'am?
Yes, sir. I graduated from Upper High School, 2016.
All right. So you read and write the English language pretty good, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So you need to make an effort then, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Why don't you go back and make that effort?
Yes, I am most definitely.
I'm going to have you back. Nothing. Do you have any tickets in any other jurisdictions, ma'am?
Yes.
Which ones?
I have 1 speeding ticket and 2 tickets for no insurance.
Put your camera on, please. All right, Miss Glenn, first and foremost, you're supposed to not be driving without a license. I think you already know that, right?
Yes, sir.
But if you're driving without a license, wouldn't it make sense to not speed?
Yes. Yes.
All right, we're on, put your appearance on the record, please, Counselor. We're on the record with Miss Jemiah Glenn.
Good afternoon, Harry Boffman for Miss Glenn.
All right, Miss Glenn has 4 matters, 1 speeding ticket, 1 in the park after dark, and no proof of insurance, a civil infraction, driving while license suspended. I want Miss Glenn to get a license. So I want to set this for a pretrial 6/27/2022 at 8:30. And is that case that you have in another jurisdiction, Ms. Glenn? Is that, have you set the proper court dates for that and stuff?
No, not yet, sir.
What is that ticket? What district is that out of?
To be honest with you, I have no idea. All my mail gets sent to Wayne. I didn't know.
Wayne. Somebody else knows. Who is that? Your mother back there?
No, my sister.
Your sister. Thank God for a big sister.
Yeah.
Don't tell me that's your little sister. How knowing her business more than you.
I am the little sister. This is my big sister.
All right, good. Your big sister taking care of her little sister again.
Yeah.
Get to Wayne. Any other jurisdictions you have tickets in?
No.
Get to Wayne and take care of that. And then I need you to go to the Secretary of State and get a driver's license.
Okay, they said that it was suspended. So could I still get one?
Well, you got to go take care of Wayne first. You don't have anything that's preventing you to get a driver's license here. But if you have any other tickets out there, if you didn't take care of Wayne in the proper time, then I would understand that would be suspended and that would be preventing you from getting a license. So you need to go to Wayne first.
Okay.
And once you go to Wayne, you go to Secretary of State or any other place you got tickets, then you go to get theirs. Then you go to the Secretary of State and try to get a license. And I suggest you get yourself a lawyer or use the lawyer that's appointed to you if you can get a lawyer in Wayne. All right.
Okay.
All right. Come back on pre-trial on June the 27th, 2022 at 8:30. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Deontay Green. Mr. Green, I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel in a breakout room. Counselor, what does your client want to do?
The defendant and I appreciate it. Speak to each other. We have a definite direction. Mr. Green is asking today that the matter be set for a trial date, and he will come back on trial date not only ready to secure some sort of settlement or agreement, but as well to make a substantial payment to this court based on its outstanding balances that predate the instant cases, Your Honor.
You understand that, sir?
Yes.
Are you working?
Yes.
All right, that's good. All right. You have any other questions?
No, sir.
All right, all right. If there's nothing further, I wish you the
just the court date.
June 27th, 2022 at 9 a.m. All right, if you don't have anything further, sir, I wish you the best of luck. And I'll see you back in June on the 27th.
All righty. Thanks a lot.
All right. Have a good day.
You too.
All right. Let's see, Graves.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, Ms. Graves?
I'm finding yourself, sir.
Very well.
Second, Your Honor.
Moto
G pure. There's no driving in court, ma'am. You gotta pull over.
All right, let's see what Ms. Graves has. I hope I don't see that long list of stuff like Mr. Green. Am I gonna see that, Ms. Gray?
No, maybe
No.
some past tickets.
There's an offer, Your Honor. I see it's a 1-for-1.
Well,
Improper plate.
let's see what she's got. This is the City of Detroit versus Arlena Denise Graves, case number SP 124-55781 and SP 124-55791. Appearance for the record, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Harry Boffin for the defendant. Ms. Graves, please announce your name to the court.
Arlena Denise Gray.
All right, Ms. Graves, do you have proof of insurance and proof of registration now?
Yes, I do.
Let me see if you can produce that now. Can you produce it now?
Yes, I can.
All right, please do so. See what you have. Hold on, wait a minute.
Oh, sorry about that.
Flash it up there like that.
I do apologize, sir.
Let me see what you have. I can't see. You're gonna have to push it up. Why isn't this coming bigger?
I don't know.
Yeah, this is on my end. All right, come on, pull it up there. Let's see what you got. This is insurance, right?
Yes, sir.
What is that? That's not, okay, let's see. Expiration date is
7/22.
Yeah, that's 7/22. Arcadia. All right, let's see the tabs. Let's see what that is. That's upside down, but.
Oh, I'm sorry. I do apologize.
That's all right. Can you see that, Mr. Boffman? Push it up a little closer. See if it comes in a better view. That's the GMC. What's the date on that? All right, listen. I'm satisfied. I'm gonna dismiss both of the matters for providing valid documentation. All right, let's arraign her. Mr. Boffman.
We will waive any more formal reading of the information or complaint and stand mute for arraignment purposes.
With that, Ms. Graves, I'm going to enter a not guilty plea on your behalf, $0 personal bond. I'm going to also, can we stipulate the probable cause for the stop, Counselor?
Yes, Your Honor, so stipulated.
All right, I'm gonna dismiss both the cases for providing a valid documentation, Ms. Gray. If there's nothing further, you have a great day, okay?
You as well. Have a good day, sir.
All right, you too. Lane.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon. Let's see, it's P 1205119. Counts 1, 2, and 3. Here we go again. How old are you, sir?
37.
Just frequent flyer.
I have been, Your Honor. I'm trying to use this time now to right those wrongs.
I can appreciate that. Have you seen Judge Bryant on this 2011 probation case?
I have, Your Honor. I'm currently on a personal bond with her court, and we turn back in June.
All right. Let me do some writing. Who's the lady on the Moto G that was driving?
Now, if you keep, I keep finding out today, you can be marked online without just putting it on the date.
This is another case here, counselor, where it may be best to just get another date on a trial to resolve these matters.
Right now.
I agree, Your Honor. I know, Mr. Lane, it's been some time for you to work yourself into this mess, and if you just remain patient, and we set these matters for a trial date, on that date and time, we will be able to parse out some of these older cases and get you an offer based on the number of cases that the prosecutor can actually prosecute.
No problem.
Unless you have an objection, my suggestion, I agree with the judge 1000%, is that we set these matters for the next, our best trial date that you could give us, Your Honor. Thank you.
At least the first thing he didn't say, like Mr. Green, that this is people messing with him.
Right. I talked to Mr. Green about that. He's going to say less the next opportunity he gets. And Mr. Lane was with us last week. I know Mr. Lane has observed enough.
Mr. Lane was
the silence is golden. Yes, he was.
What happened last week? Why is he back?
Your attention to detail. You asked him to come back, Your Honor. You asked him between last week's date and today's date for him to go in and get some sort of resolution or a prospective next action date from Judge Bryant, and he comes back here because you wanted to have another look-see at his cases and hope that we could get an offer. But in retrospect, Your Honor, it looks like the best thing we could do for Mr. Lane is to set it for a trial date and at least be able to get those cases that the prosecution can't prosecute out of the way. And between now and your next action date, Mr. Lane, get your money together, because it is going to cost you something. We just don't know what yet.
Well, he can start paying some of these civil infractions right now. But we'll work it out. You just got to be committed, sir.
Definitely am.
You're in deep.
May I ask, Mr. Lane, have you ever had a driver's license?
I had a permit and then it was suspended before I actually got the actual license.
So as soon as you got on the road, you took yourself out of the game, huh?
Yes.
How old are you again?
37.
All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Antonio Darnell Lane, case number SP1205119, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP1327493, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP5481031, SP811142, counts 1 and counts 2. SP843069, count 1. SX3296521, counts 1 and counts 2. SX34066632, counts 1 and counts 2. And U30333816, appearance for the record, please.
Harry Bachman for the defendant. Mr. Lane, your name, please.
Antonio Lane.
We're going to waive any more formal reading of the information complaint. Your Honor, ask for a trial date, please, and thank you.
All right. Well, I'll just say this to you. Oh, yeah, Mr. Lane, I remember you. Come suited up again.
Yes.
I got you. All right. So all I'm going to say is that, it's going to take a little time. But again, you said you went to prison, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. All right. And when did you go to prison? What are dates on those?
I've been to prison, I believe, 4 times.
You've been to prison 4 times?
Yes. twice on a violation, and then all 3 times on a violation. So one time twice on the offense, and then the other 2 were violations.
So when was the moment that you just said, I gotta stop this?
Well, what happened was all of my offenses have been driving, Your Honor. Even with me going to prison, that was over a stolen car. When I got out, it was just a matter of me steady driving and, buying a vehicle and then steady driving around. And then
I'm saying is, what was the matter? What was the point where you said, I'm tired of this prison stuff. I don't want to go back?
That was in 2011 when I finally got off of the parole or whatever, and then I served the one final violation to cancel that. That was it for me. After that, I've since, like I said, got married. I've had children. All of that was way before I accepted the responsibilities of life and trying to move forward with that to do the right thing for my family. It's very frustrating to be trying to just go back and forth to work and get the kids to school and worried about being pulled over and still not having everything together.
No, you've been walking the kids to school. I thought I heard you say, or catching the bus.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just saying,
I didn't hear you say you were driving.
Right. I haven't been.
Prison from where? From what dates to what dates?
My first offense was 3 months to 5 years. I would say that was in 2002, the year that I graduated from high school.
And how many years did you do?
I only did 3 months on that, and I was paroled for 4 months before going back for a year.
And so 2003, you went back for a year?
Yes, and then I came home in November 2004. After, I believe I was out for quite some time before I actually went back. I think it had to been about 5 or 6 years after that for a violation, and then I hadn't went back until the last time was 2012 to April 2013.
All right, because if I'm asking you that, because I want to be able to give you some credit if I can for some things that may have happened in between that time. And then I didn't get the third time you went back any dates.
So we have 2002 to
2002 to 2000 to 3 months, 2003 to 2004, you did 1 year. Then I got 2012 to April 2013. That's when the last time you went. So I missed in the middle, in between there. But that's okay. You can make sure you give me those dates. Let's set a trial date. Let's arraign him, Mr. Boffman.
We've waived the formal reading and we stand mute and ask for a trial date, please, Your Honor.
All right, we're gonna set a not guilty plea on his behalf. We're gonna enter $0 bond on the cases. Yeah, the maximum possible penalty for the misdemeanors are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines. And we'll give you a trial date of June the 27th, 2022. In the meantime, you can start paying those civil infractions. I don't see any civil infractions that would lend me the opportunity to set any of these matters aside. If they were kind of recent, I wouldn't have a problem doing it, but they're super old. But let's start off by getting a trial date and getting some of this other stuff. If you can give me proof, I will set aside. I think that's already been set aside. That's no proof of insurance. That's already done. If you can bring me some verification on your prison time, sir, and we can see if we can apply some of that time, but it probably won't apply if you didn't do it within the time ranges that you were serving at the time. So come back on June 27th. We're gonna get as many of these tickets taken care of then, and then hey, listen, I'm committed. If you're committed to working and then getting this stuff resolved, I'm committed to working with you. All right?
Yes, sir.
All right. And what about we talked about voting last time too, right?
No.
You didn't talk, I didn't tell you to register to vote?
I am registered to vote, yes.
Okay, that's what I'll need. Okay, if it's nothing further, sir, I'll see you back June 27th, 2022 at 9 a.m., all right?
All right, thank you.
Thank you. All right, Greer?
Yes, sir.
Let's see what you have. Javar Greer?
Yes.
Javar O'Neal Greer?
Yes.
All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Javar O'Neal Greer, case number SP 1223927-1, SP 1223928, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Harry Bachman for the defendant. Mr. Greer, announce your name for the court.
Javar Greer.
Thank you. We'll waive any more formal reading of the information or complaint and stand mute, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, do we have an offer for Mr. Greer?
The offer is that if the defendant pled guilty to SP 122399281, that would thereafter be reduced to failure to display, with the balance of the cases being dismissed, Your Honor.
All right, why is it different in this case? The other person was able to plead to a blocking traffic and dismissing the 2 misdemeanors. Why is the offer different? What do you have a driver's license, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, the offer is going to be blocking traffic, $175.
Okay.
And amended from the disregard and the red signal. That's going to save you 3 points. It's not going to abstract anything on your driver's license. We'll dismiss the other 2 cases with stipulation of probable cause. You want to take that deal, sir?
Yes, sir. I'll pay it in full.
I would stipulate the probable cause for the dismissals, and thank you, Your Honor.
How much do I have to pay?
Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for the responsible plea.
For the purpose of the plea here
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
today,
How much do I have to pay all total? Like all of them?
It's going to be $175. I'm going to find your client responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic, $175. And with that stipulation, I'm going to dismiss the other 2 matters. When can you pay, sir? Pay?
I can pay it today.
All right, pay it today at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. Wait until you see $175 on there. It might take Ms. Nash a minute to get that in the system. So don't pay that until you see that $175 blocking traffic thing. I'm going to set this for a review for April the 25th, 2022 at 8:25 a.m. That way it's closed out properly, but please wait until you see that blocking traffic, $175, then pay it. Either come down to the courthouse and pay it, or pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit, all right?
Okay, so I can't pay it online?
No, paying it online, I won't see it for a month or 2.
Oh, wow.
And so you can upload, now what you can do is you can upload that DivDat app to your phone and pay it that way.
Is it easy to pay it that way?
I would say the best way to do it is go to one of those kiosks. You're in the city of Detroit?
No, I'm in Macomb, sir.
Okay,
But
yeah, you pay it, upload that DivDat app to your phone and pay it. If you have some trouble, then just come back in May 25th and let us know, or come down to the courthouse and pay it. Those are the 2 quickest, best ways. Those things will go through instantly.
Okay, I'll just pay. I'll just come down and pay it.
All right, have a great day, sir.
You too, sir.
All right. I don't know who's on the phone, and then the Moto G Pure. They need a note sent to them. Miss Williams Law, please. Mariah Kane. They're not answering. All right, for the person on the phone at 313-569-9112. Press *6 to unmute yourself, please.
Now you want me to send a message to which
The
person?
Moto G Pure.
Okay.
All right, let's get Miss Landers' case here. Miss Landers, can you put on your now you have a copy. You don't have to put your mask on at your house if you don't want to.
I know, I'm just so used to it.
I got you. You said that last time. All right. All right. Let's go. Let's call the cases. Let's see. Landers. Today is the 18th. Landers was on 14. We want to see. All right. Let's call the case. This is the City of Detroit versus Detrina Landers. Case number SP1223254, counts 1, 2, and 3. And let's call SP12, strike that, SP1026730, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Good afternoon, Harry Bachman for the defendant. Ma'am, state your name, please.
Detrina Landers.
You helped Miss Landers the other day. So Miss Landers, all right. Let's go back to your cases and let's see where we need to make some adjustments. You had paid $90 toward SP122325543. You paid $195 toward SP122325542. And you paid, I don't know if you paid SP122325541. Did you pay that? Okay.
541 has been paid, Your Honor.
It has been paid.
2541, yes.
Okay, on SP 122325541, I'm going to dismiss that because you paid, that was under allowing.
Yes,
I'm going to dismiss that.
Thank you.
All right, the agreement on that date was to plead to the improper plates. SP 1223254, count 3, and SP 1223254, count 2 would be dismissed. All right, so what we're going to do is we need to dismiss SP 122325541. I mean, strike that. We're going to dismiss all 3 of them because you paid, but we need to take back out that payment for SP 1223254. Ms. Nash.
Yes.
On the no insurance civil infraction, so we don't necessarily need to back anything out. If she paid, so it's 3 cases on this particular one. No insurance, civil infraction. She entered into an allowing an improper plate. And that improper plate was into a no contest plea, but that's going to be dismissed as well because she paid. But she paid the $195. I want to make it so that that no insurance civil infraction is dismissed, if we just dismiss it and that money just stays there, then, right?
She already paid it, or did she pay it?
Yes, she already paid it, mistakenly paid that. And then I know if you pay a no insurance civil infraction, then they're probably going to charge her some money at the Secretary of State, maybe. But she already paid it. I want that case dismissed. We can leave the money where it is as long as it's not going to, if we dismiss it, it's going to return to her, or we can apply the money to the count 3 of that ticket. But all 3 of those are going to be dismissed.
Okay, so basically count 3 is not for 195, it's gonna be less?
No, count 3 was going to be for 240. She paid $90 toward that. And then
so 240 minus the 195, and that'll be the difference on count 3?
no, count 3 should be closed out too, because she apparently, let me see how she paid. All right, let's see. Let's see what that was. Okay, count 3 was just a no valid registration.
$90.
$90. So we'll leave that, because I have it down here as improper place, but it was a no valid registration. I would like to see.
It could be changed. That code couldn't be changed in the system.
Yeah, we'll leave that alone. So what other ticket do you have there, Miss? As long as all 3 of those are dismissed, I'm fine with it, or just close out the no valid registration. I'll write that note down. All right, now, what other tickets do you have there that you need to know about, Miss Landers? Are you there, Miss Landers?
Yes, I'm sorry. From my understanding, you was telling me to pay the 3 tickets. That way, I guess you can clear the rest. So
okay, so SP 102-67301.
Okay.
That's still saying that you owe $240 on. There's $285, but it's $240 plus the reinstatement fee.
That was what you were saying that. Remember how I told you I paid the other 2, if you guys can just put it towards that ticket, because of the one I made a mistake and paid. Both of them may add up to $285, but these are the ones that's supposed to be dismissed. But when I went online, everything was still the same, so I just stopped there.
All right.
Is there a ticket she has to pay money on at this time?
Yes, SP 102-6730 count 1, $240.
Can't we just subtract the 195 that she paid on the wrong ticket and just add the
Right,
difference
that's
to
what
that?
I was asking.
Yeah, we can do that. What I want to do is I want to look at her offer again for that date to see what we were supposed to do for that, because I have it down as a no valid registration as a misdemeanor, but it's actually on here as a civil infraction. So that note was taken wrong by me. So I need to look up the offer for that date. I thought I had those.
For the 14th, Your Honor?
Yes. It's gotta be an offer here somewhere. Oh, I'm all the way, I see what's wrong.
Was that Wednesday?
No, I don't think it
Well,
was.
that was Friday. That was Friday.
Oh, Thursday.
Yes, Your Honor, you're right.
Thursday, because I remember we had her come back on Thursday because we wanted her to speak with you. I just have docket notes.
I've got something that's downloading.
That's not it. Offers. Here it is. Let's see.
Yeah, I don't have it.
Well, nevertheless, the deal was to plead. I remember the deal was to plead to 3 civil infractions. They were all going to be dismissed based on the offer and pay $720. Right, Ms. Landers?
Correct, Judge.
That was correct. So what we'll do, Ms. Nash, is we will make this pretty easy. And we will apply the $90. I want to dismiss the no proof of insurance so that that doesn't give her that abstraction to the Secretary of State, because 2 of those abstractions will definitely put her in a position with the Secretary of State where it will mess with her license. So I want to dismiss SP 122-32542, and I'm writing this down on the notes. And then I want to dismiss the count 3 of that case. Count 1 of that case is going to be dismissed because she paid. And then that $240, well, that's $285. Let's apply that $285 to the SP 1026730. Apply that money to that. Apply from SP 122-3254 counts 2 and counts 3. And then where's the other $240, ma'am?
I also have that too. That's why I asked you, did you want me to stay at the 36th District Court to pay it? And you told me to just come back at 1:30. And when I came back at 1:30, I was still down there. And you told me to just leave and we could finish it up an hour from there.
All right. So what I see,
So
what I see is you're going to have a lot of civil infractions, and I don't know which ones you're going to have to pay and which ones you're not going to have to pay, because because the older ones are going to they're probably not going to force you to pay them. So now after that 285, Ms. Nash, on SP 102-67301, I said you're going to apply whatever. I don't know if you have to change anything up, but just dismiss the case because we'll close that out, because we'll use that 285, and then that'll waive the reinstatement fee. It really needs to be shifted over, but that'll waive the reinstatement fee, and that'll be taken care of. And then you got to go down to the court and make one more trip. I apologize for that. Make one more trip down there, and then find out. Yes.
Is there any way that I can just get the case number you want me to pay and just pay it online, or would that be an issue?
Well, I want you to go down there because there's a lot of stuff that you owe. That's that the civil infractions that were old, but what I'm finding is they're not even collecting on those civil infractions. You need to go down there and tell them, how much more do I owe with reinstatement fees and those civil infractions that I have to pay.
May I make a suggestion?
Yes.
Ms. Landers, can you hear me?
Yes,
So-
I'm here.
You need to go to the state of Michigan website, michigan.gov. On that website, there is a tab to connect to the Secretary of State. Once you go to the Secretary of State's tab, you can create an account using your personal information and your email address to verify your account. Then you can get your Secretary of State driving record. It will tell you line by line the things that you need to take care of in order to reinstate your driving privileges. Some of those things that might be a part of the 36 district courts information, the Secretary of State might not be requiring you to pay those in order to get your license. You'll still be able to get your license back, okay?
I spoke to the Secretary of State already. They said it's only one ticket on there that they showing that need to be.
And what ticket is that? Do you have a case number?
Before I get my license. They said, that I don't have the case number on me. I don't, but I can actually call back in the morning and get it. So I don't know if it's something that we're taking care of now or if it's something else.
All right, so what you need to do is, just like Mr. Boffman said, it sounds like you got the information you need. Get that case number. Take that money that you have now and make sure you put it toward that case number, and then see if they'll issue you a driver's license. Your device is breaking up now.
To answer your question, I said to answer your question to the reinstatement fee, the lady told me I had $1,035 on just the reinstatement fee. So I'm not sure if that's with the other.
I can't hear you. Your device is breaking up.
I know
you gotta.
Reinstatement fee is.
In order to get your driver's license back, you're going to have to follow now at this point what the state Secretary of State is saying.
Okay.
And we'll put in this stuff like we said we'll do.
Okay, and this is what I was showing you, how much my reinstatement fees are.
Oh, I can't see it. But I don't have any jurisdiction over what the Secretary of State says, and as far as what you owe to get your driver's license back. I would just follow Mr. Boffman's advice, and I would go to the Secretary of State, make sure if they say you owe some money on a case number, you should be able to pay that now that you've taken care of all those misdemeanors. And then you should be able to get a driver's license from that point, hopefully.
Okay.
All right. So at this point, follow what the Secretary of State tells you to do, okay? All right. Your device is not, your connection is no good now.
Okay, so what I'm asking, can you give me the case number to the ticket you want me to pay $240 on?
No, I don't. I want you to get that stuff. I'm trying to, you might be able to save yourself some money on that case number. Go to the Secretary, of State and find out what they want you to pay to restore your driver's license and pay that.
Okay, and thank you so much.
All right, you can always come back in and check once you get that driver's license. But from this standpoint now, you just have old civil infractions, and you may not have to pay all those civil infractions.
Okay, so today will you be removing everything so that way I could go see what I can do to get my license?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Well, I'll do that first thing tomorrow morning.
All right, do that first thing tomorrow morning, and then you can always come back in and check, and we can look at the system again, all right?
Okay, I will, and thank you so much.
All right, good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, Mariah Kane is back. And if you don't unmute yourself, if you can't unmute yourself, we're gonna have to close it out. I don't have a Kane. Let's see if Mariah Kane, I'll pull it up and see if we can find out. If this is the person that's calling in, actual name.
I don't have anything under that name, Your Honor.
I don't have anything under that name either. It's probably somebody called, they're probably using somebody else's device. All right. So Ms. Nash, basically on that Landers case, I got it. We're just gonna shift some stuff around, and I got it kind of written how it is. She pled no contest. No contest to improper plates, I believe. And then if you don't understand something, then give me a call. We're gonna close it out. That's gonna conclude today. Mariah Kane is gone now.
Okay.
If it's nothing further, Ms. Williams-Law, I appreciate you, Mr. Goss, Mr. Boffman, and Ms. Nash. I appreciate everyone. I'm gonna send you this right now, Ms. Nash, and have everyone have a good day. I'll see you in the morning.
See you in the morning, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank
Everybody stay safe, drive safely out there. It looks like it's getting treacherous. Yeah, it does.
All right.